poetry lovers. Welcome to MASH, a beer and poem pairing. I'm Marj. I'm committed to making poetry hospitable for everyone. I'm sitting here in Timnath Beer Works in Timnath, Colorado, where I'll be pairing their double IPA with the Long Deployment by Jehanne Dubrow. Because double IPAs are double hopped, extra hopped, and to balance that bitterness, beer makers often add extra malt. And you'll hear in the Long Deployment a balance between bitter and sweet. I should say that this double IPA is uncharacteristically super bitter, and Timnath Beer Works, in fact, describes it as having an intense resinous bitterness. The Long Deployment. For weeks, I breathe his body in the sheet and pillow. I lift a blanket to my face. There's bitter incense paired with something sweet, like sandalwood left sitting in the heat, or cardamom rubbed on a piece of lace. For weeks, I breathe his body. In the sheet, I smell anise, the musk that we secrete with longing, leather, and moss. I find a trace of bitter incense paired with something sweet. Am I imagining the wet scent of peat and cedar, food impossible to erase? For weeks, I breathe his body in the sheet, crushed pepper, although perhaps discreet, difficult for someone else to place. There's bitter incense paired with something sweet. With each deployment, I become an aesthete of smoke and oak. Patchouli fills the space for weeks. I breathe his body in the sheet until he starts to fade, made incomplete, a bottle almost empty in its case. There's bitter incense paired with something sweet. And then he's gone. Not even the conceit of him remains, not the resinous base. For weeks, I breathed his body in the sheet. He was bitter incense paired with something sweet. That's The Long Deployment by Jehanne Dubrow, which appeared in Poem a Day at poets.org on December 20, 2013, paired with Timnath Beer Works Double IPA.
Oh, you're opening up lots of
Thanks for listening.